I am not a broke, poor salesman.
I can testify.
I'm a struggling bartender and actor, but we're doing this. Hey, Real Talk, I'm Drew.
And I'm Anna, and we're from Money, Guns, and a Merry Christmas.
How have you been, Anna?
Good, you look different. I like the hair.
I've been growing it out. I'm in that ugly stage right now.
No, it looks great. Looks great. I like it.
You want a drink?
I do want a drink.
Of course, dear.
Cheers.
Can we cheers this?
Deja vu. If you know, you know.
What'd you get?
A really girly, very sweet drink.
You're not drunk yet, are you?
No.
Okay.
Are you?
No.
Okay. I don't believe you.
Question.
Yes.
Did you expect Money, Guns, and a Merry Christmas to be such a hit?
I don't think I understood like the magnitude or the audience that it would cultivate, but I do think that when we were on set, there was an unspoken rule that, hey, this is special. We're a group, we're a team, we're friends, and we're creating something special. And I think that translates into film. So I think people are seeing that. They're seeing the chemistry. They're seeing that you and I are friends in real life.
Yep.
And even, I mean, I hate to say it, but Marcus and I, Thomas.
Come on, think about it. How can somebody this poor and this dumb be Mr. Blaine?
And I are friends in real life.
Thomas.
What about you?
I knew we were doing something great with the talent that we had, but it wasn't until afterwards and kind of looking back on all the work that we did where it was like, whoa, we really did something there.
When did you first realize the show was a success?
Probably in February, because it's a Christmas vertical, and middle of February we were streaming #1 with I think like over 100 million views, and the amount of traction that it was slowly starting to get. I didn't know what was going to come from it. I just knew that everybody thought I was a broke, poor salesman, and I was glad that that was over with.
You mean you're not? Do you want to squash the rumors now?
I am not a broke, poor salesman.
I can testify.
I'm a struggling bartender and actor, but we're doing this, okay?
I would have to go with your answer as well because it has Christmas in the title. So I thought, okay, it might roll over a little bit into January, but once it was like Valentine's Day, I was like, okay, we're still focused on Christmas and this might actually be a success.
How has the audience feedback been since the show's release?
Pretty much all positive. My DMs are flooded with just these kind messages from people all over the world, which just never ceases to amaze me because it's everybody and it's all the support and love, and I appreciate it so much, especially considering you put something out there, you don't really know what's going to happen.
It's been cool to see how it corresponded with a lot of these people,
Yeah.
and how it resonated.
This one's kind of my favorite question to ask you. What would you say our relationship together is like just behind the scenes?
To sum it up in a nutshell, we tried a 5-step, 6-step handshake for 2 weeks, and we could never get it right. And so what I really appreciated about our dynamic, our friendship, was just the low stakes and how easy it was to communicate, how easy it was to talk and kind of work through different scenes. Because a lot of times, we're shooting 15, 20 pages of script, but, when we're doing that, we're there for one another.
I think what really set us apart was the fact that 2 weeks prior to filming, we were getting on FaceTime together and we were getting on calls together, and we were not only building the relationship that Damien and Iris had, we were building the relationship that Anna and Drew had because we knew that was going to translate on screen. So I think we kind of established this like, you know what, you're my friend and we're going to go on set and we're going to do well because we know each other in real life.
Did you think it translated well?
I think it did.
Did you?
Did you?
I think we got married at the end, didn't we?
Yeah.
You said yes?
I said yes.
Okay, thank goodness.
Yeah,
Okay,
of
so
course.
this could be awkward if not.
No. One of my favorite moments, honestly with you, so I can say with you, I was in the very last scene and it was a very like physically and mentally demanding scene. You were not in the last scene. And I had said like 2 or 3 days prior, I was like, oh my goodness, I love these coconut snacks, and Gatorade is just like my favorite drink, especially on set with like long set days and dehydration. And I just mentioned that to you and I wasn't meaning anything by it. I was just like casually saying it. And we wrap the scene and I'm just exhausted. And I turn around and this is Drew with my favorite coconut snacks and Gatorade in his hand. And he's like, here you go. Like, congrats, you're done filming. And there's something about like that moment that I was like, oh my gosh, like we just finished this filming and it was just honestly so amazing to see, and I'm so grateful about it to this day.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have a particular moment that really sticks out in your brain from filming?
Now that you mentioned something like that, we had that intense fight scene with the crazy amount of dialogue going back and forth and trying to get that just right in the vertical format. And I really just appreciated you being there and having my back and just being supportive the whole time through that chaotic mess of a scene, which turned out fantastic. You know, when we're filming, we don't always feel that support, but to feel it between the crew and especially your castmates just really makes this so much more enjoyable.
Exactly.
How did the success of the show positively impact your life, Anna?
It always brightens my day. There's something about just like that continual support from these people that I'm so appreciative for.
Yeah.
What would you say?
I just got a DM from a fan, I guess 2 days ago. And she reached out to me and she was like, hey, I saw that your mom passed on your Instagram story. And she had just lost her mom.
Yeah.
And she brought up the fact that Money, Guns, and a Merry Christmas was an outlet for her to be able to pass through the 2.5 hours of what she had gone through. And it was just cool to really have that relatability and to be able to have that reach for people that are going through something similar.
Right.
And it was kind of full circle to, you know, shoot a project and work on something where we can really have that reach and not only just be actors, but make an impact on people when they, you know, really get to know who we are and what we do other than acting. So that was pretty cool. What would you like to say to the fans of the show, Anna?
I mean, it's kind of hard because I want to just say thank you. That's like sums up everything that I feel in 2 words.
Yeah.
But also just I appreciate the support and I appreciate the constant like appreciation for the work that you and I and the cast and the crew put into this. Is very rewarding to see that people are positively taking this well and continuing to view this after 4 months, 3 months, something like that.
It's still going strong.
Yeah, just thank you.
Yeah. We can't do this without the support, you guys showing up, hitting the likes, jumping into our comments, honestly, everything that we do. Without your guys' support, your energy, your positive feedback, you guys make this come to life.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for making Money, Guns, and a Merry Christmas a continued success.
Without you guys, we wouldn't be here, and we love you guys, honestly, from the bottom of our hearts. Once again, I'm Anna.
And I'm Drew.
And thank you so much, Real Talk.
Stay tuned for more.